Hello, friends. I hope you're well. I'm doing this pre-recorded video in place of my normal weekly YouTube live streams on Thursdays at 11:11 a.m. Eastern. And the reason why is I'm on holiday. So, I'm doing a pre-recorded video for you all, and we are bringing through one of my favorite guides, Lord Melchizedek, who brings through so much light. He really works closely with light workers, which, if you are watching this video, that is you. And yeah, you can be a light worker, whether you're doing energy work with others or whether you are just out in the world sharing your love, sharing your light, making the world a better place, a brighter place. Then you are a light worker as well. So Lord Melchizedek works very closely with light workers. He's very closely associated with Rahanni celestial healings. And he is known as the overseer of the universe. He really helps with almost everything, but truly working with light workers, spreading the light. He shows up with a lot of light. He shows up with a lot of light codes to share. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be raising our frequency. And as we raise those frequencies, we're going to keep the vibes high. So he's going to be really helping us to raise and expand our vibration. So whatever that means for you, it's going to show up for each one of us in different ways. So you can really personalize this for you. Let me see if there's anything else I want to say about him. I was going to show you some depictions of him, but I didn't bring any of my cards with me on this trip. So, but you can find him. He often shows up with, he's often depicted as having like a white beard or white hair surrounded in a lot of light. So you can use your imagination. He's very wise, very wise. He's got that all-knowing wisdom. He's very omnipresent. So, okay, let me see if there's anything else I want to say. Next week, I'll be back with the YouTube lives. I already know who's coming through. And this will be for the brand new year, 2025. We're going to be bringing through Archaea Hope. She brings through this beautiful upliftment. And I thought, what a beautiful way to start off the new year. So she's who's coming. I think that's January 2nd, 2025. If you want to join me live, please do so. But let's go ahead and get started today with Lord Melchizedek. And we're going to begin by coming into our hearts, how we always begin, and by lengthening our breath. Bringing our thinking mind down into our heart. And just take some deep breaths. We're setting up this sacred space so that we can do this important work, so that we can do this sacred work. And as we are in our heart space, let's go ahead and drop a grounding cord from our heart. It's like an anchor, and it drops all the way to the core of Mother Earth. And as you do that, we can also bring that earth energy back up into our body and into our energy field. And then we're going to extend a connecting cord, again, from our heart in the upwards direction, opposite direction. And we connect in with the light. We connect in with divine wisdom, unconditional love. And then we bring all that light back down into our bodies and into our energy fields. And we've created this beautiful column of light in each direction. And from here, we invite in Lord Melchizedek. He's right here. He's happy to be here. And we ask for this healing, this guidance, this activation to be for the highest good of all, with ease and grace, and so it is. And from here, we begin. So he was telling me, I was tuning into him before I hit record, and he was telling me where we're going to begin is with an influx of light. And so I'm seeing that influx of light coming from the higher realms, down through our central column, down through our chakras, down through our body, down through our energy field. And what that's doing is releasing anything unwanted. So you can go ahead and set an intention of what you would like to release, something that you no longer align with, no longer desire. It could be an emotion. It could be a situation. It could be something physical. I'm feeling that influx of light. Wow. Okay. Maybe you're feeling it too. It built a little slowly at first, and then it was almost like this nice jolt of energy, this nice jolt of activation in my body. I'm especially feeling it in my legs, but really all over. So this is where we're beginning. We're beginning by bringing through this light and releasing that which no longer serves, that which no longer aligns, that which may be holding us back or keeping us stuck. And we release it with neutrality. We acknowledge it, we let it go. And as we do that, we begin to align with these beautiful higher timelines of what we want to create, where we want to go. And we're also going to release, where do you feel stuck? Because that is being released right now as well. So you can just allow it to release, or you can bring it to mind with ease and grace, not to get fixated on it, not to get stuck there, but just to acknowledge what we want to release, where we could use more freedom in our life, where we could use more flow, ease, and grace. So all of this is shifting right now. Maybe you feel your energy lightening. I'm also feeling a lightness in the heart coming through. as well as some joy, some excitement. Some playfulness, some lightheartedness is coming through as well. I'm feeling things shifting really, really quickly. And that's due to how powerful Lord Melchizedek is. It's also due to the work that you've done on yourself, setting up a strong foundation for this work. So if you're doing anything on your own, whether it's meditation, eating healthy, exercising, getting fresh air, talking to friends, all of that sets a strong foundation of support. It sets up a good environment for this work to take place. Being with family, going for walks, doing some stretching or doing some yoga, acupuncture, anything along those lines that really gets the energy uplifted, gets the energy moving. Okay, let me see where he wants to go now. So I can still feel there's a little bit more that needs to be released in our fields. And what's being released right now is any fear. Anywhere we don't feel safe. Anywhere we play small. Anywhere we hold ourselves back. It's being released. And I'm really feeling it more on, we've got our central column, and then it's almost like right surrounding it. And that actually really makes a lot of sense, because if we constrict and we shut ourselves down, that's going to place an emphasis right around our central column, right around our energy centers, our chakra. So what's happening right now is it's being released, it's being let go of, and there's this freedom coming through. I'm really especially feeling it in the arms, which is a little bit unusual for me. It's, especially happening here. So maybe that's where you feel it too. Maybe you feel it somewhere different. If you don't feel it at all, just know it's happening. So he's wanting me to ask you a question, because we're really raising the frequency right now. How do you want to show up in the world? How do you want to share your light? It's going to be different for every single one of us. And as you bring that to mind, it activates it. it enhances it. It expands it and amplifies it. He's asking me to ask you, what is your heart's desire? And I can really feel the energy shifting with that. It's, again, another layer of excitement coming through. What he wants to do now. Okay. All right, beautiful. He's anchoring in some contentment. He's anchoring in some inner peace, some grounding, some stillness. This is always really important in order for us to move forward. Moving forward from that place of grounding, expansion, wisdom. It will enhance everything. So I'm feeling this wholeness and this well-being coming through. It's this, it's a strong feeling of contentment, which I think in this world can be a little elusive. But it's this feeling of contentment, of all is well right now. I have what I need, or I can find it. I can go get it. There will be support, happy synchronicities. And it's interesting because my guides have been talking a lot about happy synchronicities. And I am finding more and more that those are showing up for me. So maybe those of you who have been following along in these live streams, in these videos, these pre-recorded videos, in my groups, have you been noticing those happy synchronicities too? Because they have been showing up in spades to the point it's almost miraculous. And there's just, it just lifts the energy, raises the energy so much. So we're going to continue to bring through those happy synchronicities, those beautiful miracles, those uplifting surprises. And what he's showing me as we're anchoring those in is every one of those are like flashes of light, flashes of light activations, both now and when they happen. When they happen, you get a huge activation of light, a big shift in the energy. It can change the whole energy of your day. Okay. This is interesting because I'm just tuning into where we still need to shift some energy, and I'm feeling like the outer edges of our ears, which is not something I've I've worked on that specifically. So I'll tune in and let me ask about this. Okay, he's letting me know what we hear. He's helping us to bring through that positive energy, the high vibe frequencies, through what we intake with our ears, what we listen to, who we pay attention to. So we're uplifting the energy here so that who we want to pay attention to, who we want to listen to, who we want to connect to is something and someone that keeps our energy lifted, keeps our vibration lifted and expanded. Okay, and it's interesting because now he's bringing me to the eyes as well. And he's saying same thing with the eyes. What we look at, what we see, having it be of high frequency, high vibration, positivity. And he's letting me know, because the title of this video was keeping the vibes high, right? And I didn't know we were going to go here. This is a beautiful synchronicity. This is a happy surprise for me. What he's doing is giving our eyes and our ears an upgrade so that not only what we see and hear is of a higher vibration, but it's also our desire of what we want to look at, what we want to see, and what we want to hear. We will choose those high vibration things, because then it all just continues to build on itself. We continue to keep that high vibration. We continue to keep those higher frequencies anchored into our field. All right. And he's letting me know that's not to say that we can't dip down into those, human emotions that can be a little bit harder, but it's that we will feel more support around us so that we can lift out of it more easily. So that we can, he's also letting me know, keep the higher perspective of it all. Not fall into victim consciousness, victim mentality, victimhood. Okay, so he's letting me know, let's do a clearing here of any poor me energy. Anywhere we hold a victim mentality, and this can be both conscious and subconscious. So we're releasing that. And what I can feel as we're just focusing our attention there, I'm feeling a big shift in these upper chakras. I'm feeling a big shift in our 6th chakra, a big shift in our perception. Right? And victim consciousness a lot is how we perceive the world. So as we change that perception, we can feel more guided, more blessed, more supported, more looked after and cared for. And then as we feel that, that's what shows up more and more in our life, those happy synchronicities, the supportive community. Good. Let me see. Big raising of the vibration here. Okay. Now I'm feeling what he wants to focus on is our higher heart chakra and our higher heart chakra. So really feeling that upliftment, that gratitude, the gratefulness of how far we've come, the gratefulness, the gratitude for our gifts, the gratitude for the goodness that shows up in our life, the good things that we have, people, places, things, communities. And he's also really focusing on the divine with this higher heart chakra. He's focusing on the higher realms, our connection to those higher realms, our connection to the divine, our connection to our guides. And he's saying we all have guides. And you may be someone who has a strong relationship with your guides, who easily connects with them, maybe who can channel or commune with them, and that's great. If you're someone who wants to strengthen that, you can ask, help me, beautiful divine or beautiful guides, help me to know you at a deeper level. Help me to feel your energy easier. Help me to feel your uplifting frequencies and vibrations more easily. And as you do that, they will respond. Beautiful. Okay. We're almost coming to the end. And this is interesting. I feel like this happens so often with these shorter, like guided healings and activations. I do longer ones in my group sessions, but I always feel like we get to this point where it's like just the outer edges. Everything else feels really expanded. And the easiest way that I know to release those outer edges is by cutting the cords, cutting the ties, cutting the energies, let's just say it this way, releasing the energies, letting go of the habits that no longer serve us. So that encompasses so much, right? And each time as we do this, it shifts the energy and it lets go of it more and more and more. And what you find is that those things just drop away. And then eventually you get to this point where you forget they were even a part of your life or that you struggled with them. So we're cutting those cords, cutting those ties to people, places, things, habits, ways of being, ways of thinking, comfort zones that keep us small, that keep us stuck. Yes, big shift of the energy there. We're doing some last little bits of releasing any residual fears it was like as we released and cut those ties, he's letting me know we need to let go of some fears along with them. So, fears of change, fears of the future, we're releasing those. Fears of not feeling capable enough. So a fear around if we're capable, or also the feeling of not feeling capable, we're letting go of all of that. And he's letting me know that's a big one right now, with this energy that we're working on. Okay. Clearing anywhere we don't feel ready for a big change. And that's okay, because you know what? These changes happen with ease and grace. They happen in a way that feels beneficial, supportive. We always set those intentions. And you always have the power. You can go at the pace that you want to go to. And so now he's telling me what he's bringing through is a beautiful sense of empowerment, so that we feel empowered moving forward. We feel empowered with this higher frequency. We feel empowered with this higher timeline. And as we feel empowered, what's naturally anchoring in and amplifying is excitement, joy, gratitude. More layers of that. And so this is what I'm feeling. And he's also giving me a visual here. So if you want to play along with this visual, this is really going to help activate you and this energy we've built. So remember that golden column of light we created in the beginning, where you are in the center and there's so much golden light. So if you take a moment and see the divine, beautiful being that you are in that golden column of light, just soaking it up, feeling the frequencies expand and raise, feeling the love vibration, the light codes pouring down, filling your chakras, feeling your energy field. And if you can see yourself smiling, that will help as well. So doing that, and as you do that, so whether you can visualize or not, this light activation is happening. He's telling me this is the cherry on top for everything that we've been doing. Bringing through so much light, bringing through so much expansion. And he's also letting me know we're going to fortify this energy. We're going to really strengthen it so that we can stay in this vibration. We can hold this vibration. Beautiful. Okay, that feels really good. He's saying this is a beautiful place to wrap it up. So from here, we give thanks to Lord Melchizedek for being with us today, for these light codes, this light activation, for these higher frequencies. We ask for this healing, this activation, this inspiration to be for the highest good of all, for the highest good of you, with ease and grace, and so it is. And then from there, we bring our attention back down to our feet, down to our Earth Star chakra, anchoring in this energy. And then we bring our attention up to our heart chakra again. This is where this is where I want to live. Maybe you do too. This is a beautiful place to move out into the world. And just take a deep breath or a couple of deep breaths. And see what has shifted for you. How has your energy changed? What do you notice? And if you want to share below in the comments, I would love that. I get a lot of people reaching out to me personally, telling me that they love these videos, and I'm always grateful for that. But it also really helps me when people comment below. It helps to spread my channel. It helps these healings and these activations to reach more people. But I'm also grateful for your personal messages. Those mean so much as well. So next week, we're going to be back to doing the live stream at 11:11 on Thursday, Eastern Time, 11:11 a.m., bringing through Archaea Hope, the female archangel. Her pair, her divine masculine twin, is Archangel Gabriel. But we're going to be working with her specifically, really bringing through that higher perspective for the year ahead, for where we are now as well. That's so important. Okay, so I hope you'll join me. We've been building a beautiful community of souls over there, bright, beautiful beings and souls who come and join live, or you can join on the replay as well. That's fantastic. So I'm sending you so much light, so much love. Take care, friends. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you on the next video.